नहमदुहु नसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम अम्मा बाद अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. Today we want to deliver a lecture on passive and active voice. How to convert passive voice into active voice. The course belongs to mattering in immediate level, but here in BC honors the student also don't know the passive voice and active voice. So we want to provide the knowledge about passive voice and active voice, how to convert passive voice into active voice. Procedure for passive voice and active voice. How to convert passive voice into active voice. So the procedure is such that subjective case change into objective case. I into me, we into us, you into you, he into him, she into her, they into them. Their third form will be used. Subject change into object. Different auxiliary verb will come before the third form. Four tenses from passive voice to active voice is impossible. Those tenses are not in position to convert into active voice. These four tenses are present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. So you have known that there are four tenses from passive to active voice is impossible. So you have knowledge about these four tenses, which already in the previous lecture we have covered all the tenses. So the total tenses there is 12, but 8 tense conversion of passive voice into active voice is possible. So there you will also, there shall be, will be, have been, had been, has been come in the sentences. These sentences from passive voice to active voice is impossible. The total convertible tenses are 8, which are given below. Those tenses whose conversion from passive voice to active voice is possible. Among these is the first tense present and definite tense. The second present continuous tense. The third one is present perfect tense. In the fourth one is past indefinite tense. In the fifth one is past continuous tense. The sixth one is past perfect tense. In the seventh is future indefinite tense. In the eighth is future perfect tense. So we have discussed these things in the previous lecture, and today we have analyzed that these 8 tenses, passive voices, from passive voice to active voice is possible. How to convert the passive sentence into active voice for these tenses. Now come to first tense, present and definite tense. How to change the passive voice into active voice. First form will be changed into third form. M, is and R will be written before the third form. Subject will be changed into object. and subjective case will be changed into objective case. Now come to Gardan, a passive voice, and how to change into active voice. Table is given and passive voice sentences are also given there, and active voice sentences are also given there. So the first sentence is I write a letter. How to change into active voice? A letter is written by me. We write letters. Letters are written by us. You write a letter. A letter is written by you. He writes a letter. A letter is written by him. She writes a letter. A letter is written by her. They write letters. Letters are written by them. Now you are clear how to convert sentence in present tense, present and definite tense, from passive voice to active voice. The second tense is present continuous tense. The procedure is such that first form will be changed into third form, subject change into object, is being, am being, and or being will come before the third form. Now come to table. I am writing a letter. How to convert this passive voice sentence into active voice? A letter is being written by me. We are writing letters. Letters are being written by us. You are writing a letter. A letter is being written by you. He is writing a letter. A letter is being written by him. She is writing a letter. A letter is being written by her. They are writing letters. Letters are being written by them. Now you have lesson the both side passive voice sentence and active voice sentence, and through methodology we have changed these passive voice into active voice, and now you are clear how passive voice convert into active voice in the present continuous tense. The third tense name is present perfect tense. There the procedure is such that their subject will be changed into object. There has been and have been will come before the third form. Now come to passive voice and active voice table and Gardan. I have written a letter. A letter has been written by me. We have written letters. Letters have been written by us. You have written a letter. A letter has been written by you. She has been written a letter. A letter has been written by her. He has written a letter. A letter has been written by him. They have written letters. Letters have been written by them. Now you have lesson all the sentences how to present perfect tense passive voice sentence convert into active voice, and now you are clear. Now we come to past and definite tense. Their second form will be changed into third form. Was and were will be put before the third form. Subject will change into object. So in passive voice and active voice, I wrote a letter. A letter was written by me. We wrote a letter. Letters were written by us. You wrote a letter. A letter was written by you. He wrote a letter. A letter was written by him. She wrote a letter. A letter was written by her. They wrote letters. Letters were written by them. Now you are clear how to convert passive voice sentence into active voice in the past indefinite tense. So now the procedures is clear, and very easily you will change the past indefinite sentence into the past indefinite sentence of the passive voice into active voice. The fifth tense is past continuous tense. The procedure there is such that third form will be used, was being and were being will be used, subject will be changed into object, and now come to Gardan, passive voice and active voice. I was writing a letter. A letter was being written by me. We were writing letters. Letters were being written by us. You were writing a letter. A letter was being written by you. He was writing a letter. A letter was being written by him. She was writing a letter. A letter was written by her. They were writing letters. Letters were written by them. Now you have listened the tables of past continuous tense, how to convert passive voice into active voice. Now we have been taken a start of the past perfect tense, how past perfect tense sentence of passive voice change into active voice. Procedure: subject will change into object. Third form will be used. Had been will be put before the third form. Now come to the table, passive voice and active voice. I had written a letter. A letter had been written by him. We had written letters. Letters had been written by us. You had written a letter. A letter had been written by you. He had written a letter. A letter had been written by him. She has written a letter. A letter had been written by her. They had written letters. Letter had been written by them. Now you are clear how to change passive voice in past perfect tense. Now we come to seventh tense. Its name is future indefinite tense, and the procedure is similar. Number 1, first form will change into third form. Before third form, shall be and will be come according to pronouns. Subject will be changed into object. So now come to Gardan, passive voice and active voice. Passive voice, I shall write a letter. And active voice, a letter will be written by me. We shall write letters. Letter will be written by us. You will write a letter. A letter will be written by you. She will write a letter. A letter will be written by her. He will write a letter. A letter will be written by him. They will write letters. Letters will be written by them. So now we have discussed the passive voice and active voice conversion for future indefinite tense, how to passive voice convert into active voice. So there we have present both table. In passive voice, I shall write a letter, but in active voice, it come, a letter will be written by me. Now there, the last one tense has name as future perfect tense. Procedure: shall have been, will has been, and will have been will come before the third form. Subject will change according to object. Passive voice and active voice. Now see the tables. In passive voice, I shall have written a letter. A letter will has been written by me. You will have written a letter. We will have written a letter. A letter will have been written by us. You will have written a letter. A letter will has been written by you. He will has written a letter. A letter will has been written by him. She will has written a letter. A letter will has been written by her. They will have written letters. Letters have been written by them. So now you have lesson the sentence about passive voice and active voice, how to convert passive voice into active voice. But in the last run, I also explain one procedure for commandative sentences. In commandative sentences, what type of methodology will be used? Their third form will be used. Let should come before the object and be should be put before the third form. Example: write a letter. Let a letter be written. Open the door. Let the door be opened. Bring the water of glass. Let the water of glass be brought. Close the door. Let the door be closed. Harvest the crop. Let the crop be harvested. Sweep the room. Let the room be swept. So these were few sentences we have present for commandative type sentence. So now we have finished the passive voice and active voice, but I request to everyone to share this video to other students to know the English, how to convert the passive voice into active voice, because these type of sentence mostly come in the application as well as in report writing, in thesis report, as well as in the preparation of composition. So it is necessary for everyone to exercise of these tenses and commandative sentences, how to convert from passive voice to active voice. But I also request you to subscribe this video, because when we make another video, it will automatically will come into your account. So it was the end of the lecture. So this video is very beneficial for the student of matriculate as well as for BC honors student, because the BC honors student, we have checked in the classes that their passive voice and tenses are very weak. Already I have delivered 3 lectures on tenses, while 1 lecture I have present on passive voice and active voice, but the 4 lecture I shall be present on the direct and indirect. Wassalam.